comfort has a benefit. I know, crazy to hear from a self-improvement YouTuber, right? But let me explain. We always say we'll start when we're ready, when we've figured it all out, when things make sense. But what if that moment never comes? What if the readiness we're waiting for only shows up after we take action, not before? Too many times we put things off hoping to do it down the line, but what you don't see is that your future self will probably think the same way you do now. I've spent too much time waiting for the perfect conditions, waiting to feel confident, waiting for motivation to magically strike, and all it's done is leave me stuck in the same place, watching the months blur by. The truth is, you're living life too comfortably, and that's the reason you can't seem to just lock in, not because you lack something. Ask yourself, if tomorrow never came, would you still waste today doing what you're doing? Yeah, I'll admit none of us can always be fully focused or motivated to keep going. The other day, I found this amazing video of a guy explaining how we set mental limits, using an ant and a marker as an example. They put the ant on a piece of paper and drew a circle around it, and strangely, the ant thought it was trapped. As the guy kept drawing the circle smaller, the ant still wouldn't cross it. But one day, he accidentally drew the line too close and the ant stepped over it. From that moment on, the ant could never be trapped by a line again, because it realized that limit wasn't real. It was all in its mind. Let me give you another example. A while ago, I asked my friends why they procrastinate. Most of them said things like, I just don't know what to do, or I'm waiting for the right time. So I asked, what's the chance of you making $1 million in the next 10 months? Most of them said 0%. One said maybe 3%. Then I gave them an extreme scenario. What if you had to make $1 million in 10 months? Legally, or everyone you care about dies? Suddenly, every single one said 100%, even 10,000%. So what changed? The goal didn't, the reason did. I bet you wouldn't mess around with your life like you do now if those people's lives were in danger. You wouldn't be watching Instagram reels. You'd be taking action before your body even woke up. That's why your comfort is the reason you're behind, not some unseen force or laziness. You're not lazy. Your environment just makes it easy to stay the same. Do you think someone would stay overweight if they lived in a gym, had only healthy food, no TV or TikTok? No way. In a few weeks, they'd be yelling Goggins quotes. It's crazy. I catch myself stressing over the dumbest stuff, forgetting that life, this whole thing is a one-time experience. You don't get a second shot at this. And that's why I get so frustrated with myself when I start procrastinating and pushing things off. I stopped and asked myself, what if this is it? What if this version of me is the only one that's going to get the job done? That thought changed everything. I used to think growth was this big cinematic moment, but it's not. It's subtle. It's saying no to the snooze button. It's picking up the book instead of scrolling. It's telling yourself, I'm not negotiating with comfort today. That's how real growth works. It's not motivation we need, it's movement. The hardest part isn't just starting once. It's starting every day. And if I'm being honest, I've had days where I crushed it and still felt like I could have done more. Not because I'm ungrateful, but because I know I'm capable of more. That quiet voice that says, you're not even close to your peak, keeps me up some nights. Not anxiety, but ambition. And it hurts, but it also motivates the hell out of me. I don't want to live in that weird space between potential and regret. I don't want to be the guy who had all the tools but built nothing. So I started showing up even when I didn't feel like it. And that's when things started to change. Not overnight, but gradually. I felt it in my posture, in my habits, in the way I spoke to myself. I went from asking, why isn't anything changing, to what else can I improve today? And that shift, that was everything. You don't need more time, you need more urgency, more discomfort, more honesty with yourself. Because if you keep pushing your goals into the someday pile, that pile becomes your life. And one day, you'll wake up and realize you became the person you swore you'd never be. So take the risk, make the leap, stop waiting for clarity and create it through action. Your future self isn't someone you meet by accident. It's someone you earn through effort. And when it gets hard, and it will, remember, comfort is the slowest killer and discipline is the antidote. Bro, look at your life right now and ask yourself if anything has changed in the last week, month, or even 3 months. If not, what are you doing? You could watch every video I post or the tens of thousands out there trying to tell you the answer, and it still won't change a thing unless you take action. Change starts from within. And if you need help with that, leave a comment down below. I promise I'll help you. So to my question at the start about how comfort can make you better, it's simple. Just make the things you find uncomfortable part of your life until they become your comfort zone. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, please go follow me on Instagram. My goal is to reach 60,000 followers this year. So please support me in achieving that. As always, remember I love you, and I'm praying for your success. Until next time, stay frosty.